Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is MommaSon D. Today we will make Korean kimchi.
Our ingredients are Napa cabbage, carrots, Korean pear, garlic, ginger, green onion, and the corn something.
Radish. So how are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing okay this fine weekend. Today is September 29, second to the last day of September. Yay! Okay, so here's what we need to do first. Buy all the ingredients, gather all your ingredients. The first thing you need to do is check if how much kimchi you will be able to make. I make it like into a smaller batch as much as I can. The first thing I would do is I wash my Napa cabbage, wash it thoroughly because you don't know if there's like a little bit of soil or sand bits into the leaves. I really wash it really well before I prepare it. And then next to that, we could brine it with salt. There are two ways we could brine it. You can use it with the water and salt brine, or you can just wipe all the salt, rub it in really well into the individual leaf of the Napa cabbage. I know it's such a tedious work, but it will pay up later. Now I am putting salt. I'm rubbing it well into individual Napa cabbage leaves. I think to make it ferment faster and draw all that moisture and liquid from the cabbage itself. And then after that, I just stack everything in a cooler and then put it in the side for like overnight. As you can see, there's a lot of water that came out from that brining process overnight. All you have to do is just rinse it well. Make sure you rinse it thoroughly, and to be honest, I rinsed it probably 4 times at that moment because it's just too salty for me. After that, you can put it on the side and let more moisture or water drain out, so when you make your kimchi, it's not gonna be watery and too salty. So as far as we know, kimchi is a Korean side dish, and it's a part of their daily cuisine. Like every day, they eat kimchi, and for a lot of people, it's an acquired taste. But living here in Hawaii, we have a lot of Korean friends who live here, and pretty much in every plate lunch, you can pick kimchi as your side dish. And to be honest, I've been eating it since I came in this country. Well, when I came to Hawaii, I keep rinsing and the thing is just too salty. So after all that, you can put it on the side and let it drain. And I pretty much just kind of cut the stalk or the lower part of the leaves, just to make it like a little bit more bite size, not like you can just shove everything in your mouth, right? So for everyone, for somebody who never tried kimchi, how do I explain it? It's actually has that funky smell that when you have kimchi, you can tell that is kimchi, because it's just, for some people they said it was stink, for me it's stinky in a good way, because it's a good side dish. You have to try it even just for once, because it has a lot of good benefits, like especially for digestion, yeah, and fiber. And if you're into Korean drama, you'll understand what kimchi is. So here are the vegetable. You got the garlic, the daikon radish, onion, ginger, carrots, green onion leaves, and the Asian pear. And next is the messy part. For some people, they like to use their hands with the gloves on. Some people, they like to do it with no gloves on. Me, I like to use my hands, and at the same time, by the time I put the chili powder Oh, by the way, you have to add the chili powder. The chili powder is what makes the kimchi happen. So you just mix it together, and then after you mix it together, oh, this is shrimp paste, Korean shrimp paste, very salty but flavorful. I like to add it into the mix also, as the recipe calls for it. And then you have your fish sauce. It's actually a Vietnamese, I believe this is like a Thailand or Vietnamese fish sauce, and it tastes so flavorful. And I'm sorry, but it tastes better than our silver swan. This is the chili pepper that I'm talking about. Chili pepper that makes it happen. So you just have to mix the chili pepper. Chili powder. You add the chili powder. You can use your hands or you can use gloved hands. But me, I like to use fork because I don't want to be spicy all day long. And for some people, they use rice flour slurry to make the sauce thicker, to make the chili paste stick better to the cabbage. But it's really up to you if you want to do it or not. Then you just continue mixing it with the wooden spoon or whatever ladle you have. Just make sure it doesn't get in your hand because it's really spicy. Another thing that I do is I add a little bit of dash of brown sugar into the mix, and then just mix it well together. For kimchi, you can, after you mix it, you put it in a glass container, and you can put it on your tabletop overnight depending on how warm or cold your location is. And fermentation should be good. It's good to be eaten by the third day if it's in the refrigerator. But for me, on the third day, I'll just start eating it. The longer you keep your kimchi fermented, the better the taste develop more fuller. So that's it. I would like to thank you for watching, and I do hope that you learned something. And this is how I do my kimchi. Aloha. Mahalo so much for watching. Thank you. Have a great day.